Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Hospital. Welcome back to Infectious Diseases, where we are currently working on completing 2 epidemic events in a row. We sparked one at the beginning of the last episode. Oh, look at that, instantly. As soon as I press play, we're paused again. So we have a bunch of patients in. I think there's about 10 there. To work through in order to successfully complete this. So what's going on here? So Kate, it's the lady that we're on. She's had her interview. We can tell that she has a fever. Well, do a physical, always a good place to start. And as she has a fever, let's take her temperature as well. What is this? Some procedures have finished over here for Jane Jackson, who's actually not part of this pandemic at all. Dana here has come in. So she's got a little nausea. We've checked her ears. And so far, no luck at all. What have we got here in terms of quite a lot of things. Let's take a temperature. We need to try and whittle this down a little bit. We did the physical. We found nothing. I suppose we could do abdominal palpitations. I'm not sure there's much point. We could do neurological testing. Given the dizziness, you know what I mean? Given dizziness, we might also take blood pressure as well. We can see how that goes. How you doing there? Hey, how you doing? Are you alright? Oh, who's this? John Young. We have a diagnosis. Would you look at that? That's fantastic. We do have some hidden symptoms still, which is not the best. So we're going to send him, to general surgery. Send him to general surgery. He's going to need an IV, so we are going to hospitalise him and arrange that IV. We'll tell him to get some rest just because it's always nice. And look, we've got quite a lot of abdominal pain here. It's actually causing a little discomfort as well. So we're going to give him some painkillers for that. So get that underway. Excellent. We have to bear in mind as well that this whole thing is done under a timer. So we've got 13 minutes left in order to get through these particular patients. What have we got here? So we've managed to whittle it down a little bit. Righty-ho. So let's have a look here. We haven't done abdominal palpitations, and what with these cramps, I think that we should do those. No temperature though, apparently. We didn't find a temperature. What I am going to do, because I can see this bacteria here, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to get that started early. Because we don't want to discover that late, and it's quick and easy to do. So we're going to do that right now. What else could we easily check for here? We could do some speech listening. Should we do some speech listening? Check for confusion. That could be good. But otherwise, most of these look pretty fine. We'll see how that goes. And if this doesn't discover, this probably won't discover exactly what it is, so we'll probably have to do a differential after that. So we seem to have some results here for Frank. Look, there we go. Excellent. So we're going to give him these meds. I think that's all he's going to need, and he's got no discomfort. That's him sorted by the looks of it. So we can then send him home. He'll go to the pharmacy, but otherwise, that's one. Thomas has come in. Look at Thomas, everybody. He's looking a bit worse for wear, isn't he? He's got some discomfort going on. 3 unknowns. We did a physical and found nothing, which is a little unusual. Let's do the abdominal palpitation, see if we can find anything there. We've got a whole list of stuff it can be, so we really do need to try and whittle this down somewhat. Frank, we've discovered Frank here has some vomiting. It looks like his arms are crossed as well. He's already on code blue, so not going to worry about it too much. Let's do a physical. Abdominal palpitations, of course, as well. Again, there's quite a lot here that it could be. Whoops. So I think we'll take blood pressure. I think we'll listen to his chest. We'll see how that goes. We're bound to discover some things with this, I would have thought. Somebody else collapsing, getting a lot of dehydration in the hospital today. Oh, look here. We've managed to whittle this down to 3 different things for Thomas. That's pretty good, considering we've not done much. So again, we can see this here. So I'm going to instantly order that microbial, just so that we can get that going, right? Because it takes time to run that. So we're just going to get that going. We're going to take some blood pressure. We're going to do a CRP. Did we take his temperature? We have not. Let's do that as well. There's also some confusion. Is that here? No. Oh no, fatigue. The interview would have got that. I don't think we had the opportunity to interview him because he collapsed. No. So no confusion. Oh, they're tiny little Zs, not question marks. Okay, fine. Good. We did the abdominal. Yeah. Okay. Let's carry on with this then. And we'll see how that goes. But it could be we're going to be sending him for a CT. Dana, we're back here with Dana. So what have we discovered here, Dana? Now, I honestly can't remember if she has crossed arms or not, because that would help me with diagnosing some of these bits. Let's arrange to give her these, and she'll walk back to the chair. Is she crossing her arms? No, she's not crossing her arms. So what this tells me, because we've got like gastritis and stuff here, so it could be this, but without the septic. She doesn't have any problems with her heart. She could be lactose, and she could have the peptic, but without the bleeding. There's nothing serious going on here. So let's see. Shall we try the? I'm pretty sure we can do that gastro check here, can't we? I'm sure that we can. Oh, we can't. There's quite a bit of discomfort in it. Do we need to send her to general surgery? She can do it in internal medicine or cardio. Let's go to general surgery, maybe. We could start the blood test. Could take the blood test just so that we can, just in case it is lactose intolerance. And this takes time, right? We know it's not this. So yeah, let's take a blood draw. And then once we've done that here, we will send her to general surgery to stick a tube down her throat. Fun times ahead, Dana. Indeed there is. He's walking around with his arms crossed. Okay, he's on code blue though, so I'm aware of it. Oh, look, there we go. They've actually diagnosed it. Maybe we should get him over there right away. Get rid of that. Yeah, we need to hospitalise this guy. We need to hospitalise him, and we need to get him on concentrated oxygen. It says here, concentrated oxygen. I don't. Oh, there it is. Concentrated oxygen. That's like the first thing. Go get it. Go get it. Good. Right. Anyway, sorry. What were we doing? Oh, Kate Lee. Let's do a physical. It looks like she's fresh in. We've not done anything yet. So a physical. We're going to take her temperature because we see this. Oh, there's vomiting. So abdominal palpitations. She's also a little confused. No, she's not. She's dizzy. She's a little bit dizzy, not confused. We could do some speech listening, maybe. I don't know. Why am I obsessed with speech listening today? But I do seem to be. There's no confusion there, but she is dizzy. Something going on with the head, and we've got vomiting. So I feel like we could do that maybe. But we'll go with that. In the meantime, let's come back here because as soon as this blood draw has happened, if we can get it done, look, we could probably change this over now. Blood draw. And then order this test. There we go. All done now. So what's going on, Frank? All right, so Frank is in. Let's do a physical. Seems like there's some fairly extreme possibilities here. Sad times, Frank. He's got abdominal pain, so we should definitely be doing these palpitations. That's for sure. Frank White. What is going on? It looks like we found all we can. It seems that we have whittled it down again. And it looks like we've got a lot of general surgery bits and bobs. I guess it is a general surgery one, isn't it? Let's see about taking his temperature. Do we have lactose here again? We don't. So again, we're looking at the gastro thingy. I don't know if he was walking around holding anything. There could be the need for CT. We've ordered temperature, which I think would be pretty good. Serologic. What do I want to do here? I'd like to see him go back to his chair, just see if he's got crossed arms. This could give us an indication. This could help us whittle it down. I mean, we could do a differential, but you know, yeah, see, look, he has got his arms crossed. Whatever's going on here, so I'm going to rule out Crohn's disease, but it could be this. It could absolutely be this. So I think we should probably order that here. Can we do that? Can we do that in here? I'm pretty sure we can. So I think we should do that. And then I don't think it's this. It doesn't look like it's this either, unless he has a tachycardia, which is not impossible. Maybe we could. Oh, we did listen to his chest. Nothing popped up. He could be bleeding into his stomach for all we know. What is the best way here? That's a CT fast. Let's try the differential. Because we've got 5 here, and then we're sort of slowly doing our own differential anyway. What's going on over here, Frank? We've still got a lot. The abdominal told us nothing. Absolutely nothing. I find this alarming. Let's do a blood pressure. Let's do a CRP. Let's take a temperature. Hopefully this will tell us some things. Kate Lee. Hello, Kate. Not feeling too good. Lots of vomiting. So where are we? So we've whittled it down to these options. Again, I don't know if she's crossing her arms or anything like that. It looks like we've done quite a bit here. We could do the CRP. We can see that popping up here. We do have the potential for bacteria, a bacterium. So let's do the microbiome. I think that would be good. Now, what else have we got going on here? It looks like the serologic would be good. Yeah, I think we're also going to arrange this. Hang on, these sorts of tests are near the end of the list, aren't they? Before we get into scans, I'm clearly missing it. I always think it's up here, but it's down here. It's moved, it's shifted. And then there was a CT option somewhere here, I believe. Yeah, and then a CT. Hopefully they'll do that in the right order. I guess we'll see. I'm hoping that they will. I don't want them to send them for the CT before doing all of that. Do you know what? I will take the CT off for the minute on Kate's Lee. I think that's what we'll do. Right, back here to Susan. What's up, Susan? Let's do a physical. Let's take a temperature. Let's do abdominal palpitations. There is a bit of nausea, right, and diarrhea, so we can do that. Let's get cracking on those things. Good. Oh, over here. So, right. We have done things. It's probably now time to send him to general surgery, where we'll be able to do the interview, which is fantastic. We've got our microbial going. Let's bring that fever down and reduce some of this pain that he's in. And I think what we then need to do is also arrange this CT for him as well, just so that we can get an idea of what's going on with Thomas. We are back with Frank. We did the differential. We got it down to these 3, and now I can't remember if Frank was one that was crossing his arms. I think he wasn't. And all the ones we've got left here, to be fair, he wouldn't be crossing his arms. Right, and we're left with 3 options. So we're going to do a stool analysis. We're going to do that now, so that we can get that test started. We also are going to need a CT, but also maybe a gastro thingy, which we can't do here. Now, there should be a toilet. Yeah, there's a toilet here so that we can do his stool analysis. Oh, he is crossing his arms. Well, hang on a minute. That'll help. Right. In that case, we probably don't need to do the stool analysis. And I think I'm going to favour this peptic ulcer. I'm going to favour peptic ulcer down here. Yeah, we are going to get him to general surgery now. And do this test. Yeah, endoscopy. Do that. I think he's going to need surgery, isn't he? Right. Now, what have we got going on over here? Elizabeth. We don't know yet. Usual round of tests, though. We're going to do the physical, abdominal palpitations. We're going to take a temperature as well. Okay, pop over there to the bed. Thank you very much. Okay, so look, Frank's off. Doing his stool sample. This is why I like to have lots of little toilets by the GP offices, so we can do these tests pretty quickly and efficiently. It works quite well. What's going on over here, Frank? Not a lot. We've done a bunch of tests and we've not found out much at all, quite honestly. It's a little bit of a concern. Right then. Well, we are going to take a microbial. We're going to do that. And I think we will do a couple of other simple tests. We do speech listening. We can, because there's potential confusion there. Can we do some neck palpitations? Yeah, there we go. Maybe an ear examination. Let's just see how they go, because we've still got an awful lot of bits and bobs here. Right, okay. Frank has done his stool sample. He's just coming back here to hand it over. Yep, and now he's going to chair in general surgery. Excellent. He probably needs hospitalising. Right. Susan. Things and stuff, Susan. Right. Well, let's bring your temperature down. I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Now, is she walking? Does she have her arms crossed? No. So she's probably... And it could be this, but without the bacterium, I suppose. It's definitely not this. What? Or this. Right, so it must be this. So we need to do a microbial here. Because I believe that this is what she has. Right. I do struggle, don't I? There we go. Right. Is there anything else? Any other tests? I mean, we've done the interview and a physical. We could do the stool analysis. Probably a good idea. Okay. We did the abdominal. Good. And we're doing a microbial, but it's not this bad. Whatever it yeah. But we need it for this, so we're doing it. Right. And then that should be should be her pretty much done. How much time we got left? 12 minutes. See, it's going smoothly, right? Oh, look. John is in bed, everybody. John's in bed. Is he all sorted? Is he all sorted? No? What does he need? IV antibiotics, which he has. He seems fine to me. Yeah, John Young, done. We don't need to worry about him anymore. That's fantastic. Oh, my goodness. We have an answer on Elizabeth. Here we go. Now, she's going to need antibiotics. Now, we do have a symptom that hasn't been uncovered. Could just be the actual illness itself, because she hasn't had that final testing, which we should probably do, but we're not going to. We're going to make her a little bit more comfortable. Let's reduce her fever. Give her some painkillers. And send her on her way. Should be fine. Blimey, we've got the chopper coming in and ambulances coming in. It's all kicking off. Hello. Who's this? Oh my goodness. She's in a rough way, isn't she? Seems like we have an answer here for Dana. So let's do this. Diet modification. Now, she's not walking with her arms crossed, so, you know, we're confident there's no septic shock issues there. So, yeah, I mean, she's waiting for a blood test, but she doesn't need to wait for it. Just send her straight. Yeah. To get her answer. Let's keep her on a code blue, but I don't think I need to control her anymore. I think that will go through absolutely fine. People tend to be just sort of waiting for a lot of labs at the moment. A lot of lab work's going on. Here we are, some lab results. We do have a problem here. So, antibiotics, but also IV. It's sort of that bad, really. So we are going to change her to general surgery, and we are going to hospitalise her. We're going to try and get away with this one. So IV antibiotics. This is the main thing. I mean, we'll give her the other antibiotics as well. But I just want to try and get this done ASAP. Get her straight there. Look at them all just waiting. Oh, he looks rough, doesn't he? Oh, look. Yeah, see, we really want him to go and get this dealt with. He's probably going to need an operation, right? He's the big problem. I think we need to hospitalise him. There always tends to be one patient with these that's going to really try and eat up the time. I think for us it's going to be Frank White, so we do need to keep a really close eye on him. He has suddenly started to go to the doctor, which is great because I don't really want him waiting for that stool analysis. I'd like to get him hospitalised as quickly as possible, because I think he might be bleeding into his stomach, so really need to get that sorted. Frank White made it to the doctor. The doctor at general surgery, the GP at general surgery, is actually Blarla. Where's she gone? She has disappeared. She's not actually at her desk right now. So we've got a couple of people kicking around here from the event. But Frank White, is now off to hospitalisation. So hopefully we can get his stool analysis came back negative. Of course it did. We know this to be true, because we need to get this scopy done really, really badly. What's going on over here? Oh, look, waiting for players. So she's had some tests come back, but we've not had her microbiome come back just yet, which is a bit of an issue. She's not crossing her arms, though, so we're not in any sort of crazy danger. Are we? Let's do... Have we done differential already? No. Maybe we could do... quick differential, see if it'll help us out. Why do I struggle finding other things? So the differential told us nothing. So what have we got here? Right, but she's had this test and it came back negative, so we know it's not this. And that's the same with this, right? Yeah. So we know it's not this. So it has to be this. It has to be this. We are going to send her for a CT. That's what we're going to do. We're going to send her for a CT, which is near the end here. There we go. We'll send her for a CT. Yeah. And we don't think she has a tachycardia because she's not crossing her arms or anything. She seems fairly okay. She's not too bad. So we're going to send her for the CT. That will be Kate probably diagnosed. Frank has made it to the ward. He's in bed, everybody. There he is. There's Frank. So we're waiting now for... Uh-oh. He collapsed. I was thinking, waiting for a doctor to become available. There's no doctors there. Oh my goodness. So he's now going to go to trauma, isn't he? He's going to go to trauma now. Because we don't know... No, I don't want to send him to trauma, right? Because each time he moves, there's an increased risk of him crashing. And we are fairly certain it's this. So I'm going to give him this diagnosis so that they send him to the ICU. That's what I would rather. We are going to also need to give him now these IV antibiotics. Got to keep a close eye on him. He's the one of this pandemic right here. He's the one, epidemic rather. And we need to keep close eye on him. There we go. They're going to send him to the ICU now. So we can get him rushed upstairs. They can get him on this IV. And then do this test. This is what we want to do. This test here. Oh my god, look how fast she goes. Is she a rocket one? She's not even a rocket nurse. Wow, she's moving super quick. Oh my goodness, Frank, you're going to be alright, okay? I hope, right? Is general surgery on the same floor as the ICU? It does seem to be fantastic. Okay, so just down this sky bridge thing we've got. That's it. Get into the ICU. Straight in there. There we go. Excellent. What room's he going in? Room 2. Okie dokie. Good. Right. Let's stabilise him. He needs to undergo stabilisation. It's very important that our anaesthetist is very good at this because it'll extend his life. So let's see. Yeah, it's okay. Not amazing, but she's all right. Okay, stable. IV antibiotics, done, which means we've dealt with this septic shock. Now we absolutely must get this examination done. Here, somebody's coming to do it right now. Oh my god. You've got to love ICU. The ICU, they just get stuff done in the ICU. It's the best. Right? So I'm assuming we're going to find that he's bleeding into his stomach. I think this is something we also covered in my hints and tips for general surgery as being one of the problematic ones to watch out for. The peptic ulcer with the bleeding into the stomach can be quite dangerous, particularly if you're in a new young hospital. This is a real killer, this one. So we're undergoing this test right now. Come on, Frank. You could do this, Frank. You could do this. We need to get Frank into surgery. Like it's not even funny. There we go. There it is. Bleeding into the stomach. We are going to arrange his surgery right away. Indeed we are. So he's now waiting for a surgical team. While we go and continue to deal with some of the others. Kate Lee had her CT. Pancreatitis. There we go. We've got it. And she's going to need IV antibiotics for that. It's been general surgery heavy, given that we're doing the infectious diseases department. Frank is being rushed to surgery. He is being rushed to surgery. Fantastic. So he's just come out of... Where is he? I'm discombobulated in my own... Oh, look, I'm completely... There we go. There. Oh, he's looking rough, isn't he? Look at this guy. Wow, he's not looking good at all. Although it seems that we've resolved whatever the problem was. Okay, he's totally fine now. He's got his IV. Okay, good. Okie dokie, fine. Running out of ideas for Frank here. Still a lot on the list. Bunch of tests done, including some of these bits. I think what we will do, because it's probably going to be general surgery, let's be honest. But I think what we will do is a differential. I mean, I feel like it's going to be largely useless. at the moment with this many things. Maybe we could do... Maybe we'll try CT. Try CT. We've had a lot of CT needs. We have also had... yeah, but none of them came back positive. Okay, we'll give him a CT. That's what we'll do. Oh my god, Frank. Frank! Here we go. This is his surgery. His surgery team. Here he is. The two nurses prepping him for surgery right now. Excellent. We've discovered here that Thomas... nice and easy, that one. Nice and easy. And his comfort's fine. Good. Right. Back to Frank. Let's not worry about them anymore. Let's get rid of... I'm trying to turn that off. There we go. A monitored patient is collapsing. I must go and deal with this. They're doing the surgery on Frank. How tired are they? They're not tired. He really needs a toilet though. I'm hoping they're not going to make any mistakes. My goodness, oh my goodness, Frank! Okay. Because, of course, I'm in specialist mode, so if there's any flashing symptoms, I'm not going to know. So, as a matter of course, we will definitely be doing a physical after the surgery, just to look for any obvious issues. Although the option to do a physical hasn't turned up, so it might be okay. It might be okay. Which is good. So we're going to take him back to the ICU, give him this proton pump, which is actually what he needs for the peptic ulcer itself. But, do you know, Frank might be out of the woods. Let's get him back to the ICU. Still trying to find out what's wrong with Frank here. He's going into the CT machine. Who do we have here? Faye, Tickle, is running the tests. Should we put the walls up? Can't really see. Can't really see. Okay, good. She's looking at the old scans there. Excellent. How's it going? This dude needs the toilet. It's just walking through the x-ray room. That's not a good idea. Mind you, looking at it, I've not done a door coming out of here. I suppose I was concerned that patients might start coming through here, or nurses would start bringing the thingies through here. You know how it is. Oh my goodness, did the CT come back negative? It did. Oh my god. Right, so while Frank White has been a danger, Frank Hall is becoming a time-consuming issue. Now, I'm fairly sure it's going to be something that's on the general surgery list. So I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to look through these general surgery things. Frank also has just gone into the lift, but he's not crossing his arms. So we know it's not going to be anything, he's, like this. Yeah, and we've done things. Yeah, so I'm going to go through it and do my own differential. So firstly, I think we're going to give him a USG. We're going to ask him to do this. I think we are going to as well make sure he's on general surgery, because we need to get this gastroscopy done on him as well. That'd be a good move, I think. Transient elastography, I think we'll go for. Now, that's actually all of them. That will cover everything here on general surgery, with tests that we've already done, tests we're going to do, bar one, which would be an MRI, potentially. Not for that one. This one? Yeah, for his kidneys. But, do you know, I reckon one of these will pick it up. Frank is back in the ICU. We're going to give him some painkillers to increase his discomfort. With this abdominal pain plus the surgery and all that sort of stuff. Couldn't hurt. We're going to relinquish control now of Frank. I think he's probably doing all right. I think he's going to be fine. He's probably also considered. Yeah, Totally fine. It is just Frank Hall that is now left. Of course, we do have Lisa here, who collapsed earlier. I wanted to check that she didn't have any sort of internal hemorrhaging of her cranium, but she seems to be fine. We've managed to stabilise her and whatnot, and she's quite comfortable as well. I mean, there is head trauma here, which would mean giving her some emergency care, but I've noticed a bit of a change in that emergency care doesn't seem to be neutralising these types of things anymore. You go from one discomfort to the other discomfort. Which is a bit of an issue. So, don't want to do it. Don't want to do it because at the moment she's comfortable. And I'd like to keep it that way. I mean, I do have tranquilizers here. And painkillers. But, that might be a little overkill. Oh my goodness, let's just do it. Let's try and do it without tranking her. That might be nice. Right, Frank had his USG. We got nothing from it. Nothing. He's now going to the chair. I think he's going to go back to Blarla, who's about to end her shift. Blarla, Pepper, there she is. She's about to end her shift. So, end of the day's coming. We've got 4 minutes left to try and get Frank sorted. I don't know if it's going to happen. I might have to do this again. I'm going to hospitalise him. He might get through the tests faster if he's not walking everywhere. There we go. There we go. Hospitalised. So he just needs to walk to the ward now. And then hopefully they'll do these a bit quicker for him. End of day report came in. And it was alarming to look at X-ray. Look at this. Don't like this at all. So having a look at it. Now I have 4 X-rays. And we can see this has had no use during the day. It's closed at night. This is medium and low. It's interesting it's got low at night when there's nobody working there. But yeah. But over here we've got 2 MRIs and they seem to be really suffering. Particularly at night time. So we've got 3 CTs. And CAGs. So considering replacing one of these X-rays with an MRI. So we've got 3 X-rays and 3 MRIs. That's what we might do. Yeah, that's on my mind. Frank's in the ward. He's going for his scopy. Oh my goodness, I hope we have an answer soon. We're running out of time. Come on, Frank, please. I've also arranged a differential, even though there's so many things, but you never know, it could help. Been waiting ages just for the member of staff to basically come into work. She's in the lift. She's still on her way in. It's the problem when things happen at the nighttime changeover, and I know that recently they've updated it so that they start coming in earlier, but we're still sitting here waiting. It's still happening. Boom. Right. That got it for us. I'd like to cancel that transient now. Oh my goodness. Diet modification. That's all we need to say to him. Diet modification. Diet modification. Are they sending him straight? Oh, they're sending him straight to this examination. No. I shouldn't have ordered it. Shouldn't have ordered it. This is why I usually like to do one test at a time, just in case. Stuffed myself. Hopefully this won't take too long, but we've got 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's having this unnecessary exam right now. Oh my goodness, look at the time. Oh my god. Oh my god. What if we have to do this again? Oh my god. It took almost 30 seconds for her to arrive. Come on. It takes about 14 seconds to get back to his bed. Oh no, come on. Come on, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this. Raquel, what's Raquel doing? Is she busy at all? Is she sat? She's doing an interview. She's doing an interview right now. Okay, so Raquel's busy. All the doctors are busy in this department. Oh my goodness. He's back at his bed. Okay, now. Let's just pause it a minute. So we need diet modification. Right, that's what needs to happen. Now, doctors in this department. So we've got 2 nighttime doctors. Mandy Orange here, who is going to workplace. So, and we could employ somebody, but I don't think it's necessary. We've got, she's taking a temperature. She's doing stuff over. She's got quite a lot of patients. What's Mandy Orange? Mandy Orange has got more. Oh my goodness. Mandy Orange has got way more. Okay. Okay. She's doing this for Kate, so I'm a bit worried she's going to try and do all these other people first. What have they got going on? What do they need? Let's try and clear out her backlog. I'll take over so that she doesn't need to do them. Yes. Okay, so after this, there is nothing else now that Raquel needs to do except deal with Frank Hall. Where is she? There she is. Oh my goodness. Kate has to come all the way into this room. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. We're never going to do this. We've got 1 minute left. And we've got a whole fiasco going on with this. We might have to employ somebody. And then fire them. Quick. Right. I mean, literally anyone. I suppose I might keep them around for a bit. Extra talent for diagnosis. Rest levels are slower. Look, I'm getting picky all of a sudden. So they're a hedonist, but do you know what? I might employ her. Say no to surgery. Right. Okay. And then we're going to come to Frank. And change his doctor to the new one. Judy. There we go. Right now. Go. Oh, thank God. We did it. Oh, my goodness. Well done. Well done, Judy. This is a crazy situation over here. Oh, my goodness. General surgery normally has nobody in it, but this event definitely made them busy today. Oh, Frank is all sorted. Thank goodness. He's got some comfort issues. Let's give him some meds for that. And the event was successful. Just 20,000 doubloons in the bag. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.